Hello everybody, it is Owl Night and it is Brony time, and welcome back to the Lucid 9. When we last left off, we just got done with Club Recruitment Day, and now we're going to get right back into this because I love this game so much. Yeah, woo! Let's get back into this story. This will probably be the last one of this recording session, so... As we make our way to a lively shopping area a few blocks away from campus, a couple of details catch my attention. There's endless posters and billboards plastered with faces of politicians with broad, candid smiles, proclaiming in bold letters, "Back to prosperity. The recession is over," and "Do more with more," upon scrolling tablets and giant projected screens. That's normal. There's a smoker and his buddy, the random drunkard, the group of tourists clutching electronic pamphlets titled, "Welcome to the glorious metropolis of Isamu," while taking pictures in front of every possible location. And most of all, the ordinary Isamuit power walking down sidewalks with resumes clutched in their hopeful hands. That's also normal. Everything is normal, completely normal. So why do I feel so uneasy? Maybe it's the skyscrapers. I've never liked them. They're too tall and I always get the impression that they're watching me. Not like guardians either. Not some benevolent force that's watching over you, over the city. More like staring, waiting for the right moment to strike. And then there's the smog, that terrible musky pollution that sits on my skin like a coat of hard mud. Every breath is disgusting, but every breath is necessary. I hate this city. I really, really do. Too bad that there's nothing better. Not really. Too bad the Isamu has always been the best, if not only option. Pay attention, you idiot! I'm startled out of my thoughts by Masato grabbing my arm and yanking me out of the street. Do you not see the red light? Red means stop. And stop means your velocity reaches 0. You could have been run over by a truck. Despite myself, I'm touched by their concern. I'm fine, let's go. After eyeing me for a moment, Yahiko shrugs and bounds to GFC's automatic doors, activating the motor sensor with a flourish. Ladies first. Lady where? Right here. She slaps a hand on my shoulder with a cheery grin. Ooh, good one. You mean Yama's been a girl all this time? Oh heavens no, that'd be really awkward. Why? Let's go have some chicken. Boy, I'm so hungry. Fried chicken. She quickly skips into GFC, leaving Masato thoroughly bewildered. I don't get it. Well, why is it awkward? Beats me. Actually, I'm pretty sure I have a good idea, but there's no way I'm bringing it up. Look, are we having chicken or not? Of course we are. What'd you take me for? Well, good thing that neither he nor Yahiko are very perceptive. Without further ado, we enter GFC. General Fried Chicken has always been a favorite of students from the academy. It's fast, it's cheap, and it's within walking distance. Oh, it's a ripoff of KFC. My dad loves it, I hate it. It's also pretty nice, considering that it's a fast food outlet. The tables are clean. The walls are lined with cushioned booths, and the red and beige paint slathered on the walls seems fresh and pristine. For some, the smell of heavy grease and oil is overbearing. For us, it's the smell of pure heaven. This place smells like death. Well, most of us. Weren't you the one who was in such a hurry to come in? Fried chicken. Shut up. After we order and pick up our chicken, we slip into the nearest booth. Masato rifles through his wallet, a frown crossing his lips. Damn, the dough's cocky. I have no clue what he just said. What? Thankfully, no one else seems to know either. Masato was slightly startled, as if he hadn't noticed that we were there. Nothing. So, how's class? That's pretty suspicious, but we all decide to let it pass. We're not like that. Pretty good, but I don't know anyone in my class. What? Are they giving you a hard time? What? Nothing like that. It's just, you know, you guys are a year older, and Akira's in a different class this year. Bah, I'm sure you'll make truckloads of friends. Yeah, you're almost as charming as me. Thanks, guys. Despite the cheer exchange, I notice that there's a shadow to Rui's eyes. She definitely should have a lot of friends. She's likable, warm, fun, and talented. But for reasons unknown, she chooses to spend most of her time with me, a useless cynic, and Akira, an optimist with a few screws loose. I've always wanted to ask why, but a small part of me is afraid that the moment I bring it up, she'll realize it and leave. No, I need to do this. It's the least I can do. Why don't you hang out with your classmates? The words came out a lot harsher than I intended, but Rui doesn't even seem to be offended. The expression darkens, but it's one of anger, not hurt. I don't want to hang around people like them. Why not? They're a bunch of fakes. All they do is judge me, or others in the class, or even one another. They're not outright mean, but I don't like it when people talk behind my back. And they pick on this shy girl in our class for no reason. It's stupid. You really hate them, don't you? Not really, but we don't get along. She picks idly at her chicken. The air feels somber and heavy. Heh, you know what we need? A competition. Now's not the time to be bringing up competitions, Masato. Actually, that's a good idea. Wait, what? She's never said that before. Generally because Masato's never come up with any good ideas. I'll have to sit this one out, or it won't end, but it won't even be a contest. So, you and me, Yama. No thanks. I don't even know what it is. Fine, what is it? We can eat the most triple S in the shortest amount of time. No thanks. Hey! The triple S hot wings is GFC's most infamous menu item, an order of blindingly spicy wings. I don't particularly feel like disabling my mouth forever, thanks. Rui wants to watch. Glance at Rui. The prospect of watching competition does seem appealing to her, probably because she can make fun of the stupidity of it all. Well, if it'll cheer up for you. Gosh, I need serious help. Fine, you're paying though. Never fear, the generous Yahiko Akari shall bestow you with necessary funds. He shows and casts to Masato, who takes it with a nod of thanks. Boy, this will be fun for me. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. Why not? You mean why wouldn't I want to be a participant in a competition that could potentially ruin my mouth and traumatize me forever? Yeah, exactly. This guy, sometimes I wonder if he's trying to be this, well, stupid. Ah, yeah! Masato returns and slides 2 platters of triple S hot wings to the center of the table. Now remember, every good competition needs a good audience. Let me hear it for Team Kurugane. Woo! Hey Rui, why aren't you cheering? Huh? I'm in character as an audience member who's cheering for Yama. Pshaw, you and your drama club. Fine, give it up for Team Ishimoto. Yeah! Everyone in the restaurant drops into silence and stares at us. I elbow her in the ribs, feeling a flush creep up my cheeks. Stop that. What? I'm in character. Sure you are. Okay, whatever, let's get going. We lean forward, hands just a hair away from the tray, as Ryo looks out with an expectant smile. 3, 2, 1, go! Masato immediately starts shoveling hot wings in his mouth, but I take a few moments to gather myself before I take a bite. It seems to explode in my mouth, sending streaks of fire down my tongue. I cough violently and gulp down some water. This was a terrible idea. Woo, you mustn't fail me, marvelous minion. Oh, everyone is watching. Hey, you gotta cheer for Yama, or this isn't any fun. But now that I've noticed, it's kind of embarrassing. Gee, thanks, not like I'm doing this for you or anything. Grimacing, I shove the remainder of the wing into my mouth and spit it out. The meat burns down my esophagus and simmers in my stomach. Come on, Yama needs his cheering squad. Rip, rip, ree. Kick him in the knee. Okay. Rip, rip, ras. Kick him in the other knee. Come on, you can say rip him in the ass. It's not that hard. Go, Sato, go, Sato. Masato spits out his bones on the platter. 3 wings down already, and I just started my second. For some reason that makes me feel unusually competitive. Woo, you got this, you're beating him. Ice, cream, soda, banana split. We think your team's full of shift to the left, shift to the right. So you know what, every time it says that, we think your team's full of shit. Stand up, sit down, fight, fight, fight. As she finishes her chant and quickly turns away to hide her embarrassment, I barely work through one more mouthful of fried chicken before giving up. There has to be another way. Yeah, fifth wing down. Keep going. Goyama? Her eyes land on the inconus packet sticking from beneath the chicken bucket. GFC hot sauce. While desperate times call for desperate measures, Masato reaches for a sixth wing. I surreptitiously rip the end off the hot sauce packet and squirt it over his platter. He only smirks at me. Ha! Gonna take more than that little ketchup to win. He bites triumphantly into the wing. Oh, that's no ketchup. He freezes. I swear that steam is coming out of his ears. It's GFC's signature hot sauce. Gah! Hot! 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 A desperate Masato launches out of the booth and sprints to the soda machine. Wait. That was cheating! Is it cheating if there weren't any rules in the first place? Either way, it was pretty dirty. Poor Masato. He looks pointedly at Masato, who's slowly dragging himself back into the booth while chugging a huge cup of water. I feel a slight tinge of guilt at his suffering, but Rui's obviously improved mood makes it worth it. This ain't the end. He goes on the table, somehow managing to continue drinking from his cup. Oh, that reminds me of the last episode of Mecher. Of what? You mean you haven't heard of Mecher? Do you have to yell so loudly? Honestly, I'm surprised we haven't been kicked out for causing a public disturbance yet. But one cannot help but yell at the epicness of Grover Merker. Okay, fine, what is it? It's the web series that a couple of my hallmates made, remember? Over the summer? Oh yeah, I saw you running around wearing a long blonde wig or something. Great, that's a mental image I'm not getting out of my head anytime soon. Yeah, it's about the President of the United States. Well, it's called Akirima in our web series. Isn't that clever? Fighting other politicians to defend his country. So, it's like a political drama. No way, dude, that's boring. They battle in and out in giant robots. The president's is red, white, and blue. It even has an eagle motif and everything. Yep, he's the true American! That sounds like the stupidest thing I've ever heard. That sounds like the coolest thing I've ever heard. Is he for real? Of course, I'm handling the main event. I'm the president's aide. If you're the president's aide, you're a side character. You're not the lead. Huh? Really? Well, I, for one, am proud of you. You finally found your calling, being a background character. Oh! Cynic Socialist strikes again. I know, right? I'm going to be a star! Ladies and gentlemen, meet the physical manifestation of saying ignorance is bliss. Then I guess he's Obama. Ha! Episodes are all up on the website. Just search the title Grover Merker and you're all set. Well, have to check it out. Are you serious? How else will I know how to viciously badmouth it? I can't decide whether to be offended or be impressed. Why not both? Hey, you two listening? Sorry, what? Yeah, I was just saying that I gotta go back. I briefly checked my phone. 6:10 p.m. Almost Masato's curfew. Yeah. He has this thing where he goes to bed at 9:30 sharp every night. Just one more way that he's completely crazy, disciplined, but crazy. Still, it's best to honor that. The only thing worse than a normal Masato trying to drag me into track is a grumpy Masato trying to drag me into track. Then let's go. We head out of the restaurant back to the academy right as the sun starts to set. It's kind of a ritual to walk with them, even though I don't live at the dorms anymore. I live at an apartment within walking distance. Wait a minute, so is this some sort of, like, boarding school? Yeah, it is. But since there's nothing and no one waiting for me at my apartment, I kind of just go wherever they go. It's because their stomachs are full, we're completely silent on the way back. It's comfortable silence, but still silence, and that means thinking. Overthinking, unfortunately. I almost jump as I see a group of 3 policemen race by on opposite side of the street, approaching sirens, piercing the air with their incessant wailing. Direct our attention to... Oh no. Whoa. A wave of nausea washes over me. The front of the city bus is crumpled against the back of a pickup truck. Thin trails of smoke mixed with pungent and smell of burnt rubber and scrapped metal. The scene is surrounded by a unit of police cars and a fire truck, along with a crowd of shaken people on the sidewalk. How awful. At least they all look away. We can't do anything about it. Let's go. Masato and Yahiko nod hesitantly, but Rumio stares thoughtfully at me. I stare at her. She tilts her head. I shrug. It seems to help her come to the decision, as she suddenly turns to Masato and Yahiko with a very convincing smile. Hey Masato, Yahiko! Why don't you guys head on back? I got something to do really quick. Masato opens his mouth, clearly confused, but Yahiko elbows him in the side and shakes his head ever so slightly. What? Say, we better get back before your curfew. Hold your horses. I gotta ask. Come along, peasant. Your king commands it. Alright, are we gonna have some romance thing here? Probably. Despite a wave, Yahiko drags Masato down the street. Rui turns her head to attention me. I'm inviting myself over. Gee, thanks. That's what friends are for. Despite the smirk on her face, I catch her glancing at the ruined bus. I can't find it in me to argue with her. Sure, I guess. Sir, route to a different street, remaining silent as he passed by 3 more police officers. We've reached Marriott Apartments without much difficulty. It's a pretty decent place at a low price. A lot of Academy students are known to live here due to its close proximity to the campus. Do a lot of students live here? Oh gosh, guys, I think I know what might happen here. Yeah, why? Well, what if someone sees us? I don't want them to get the wrong idea. I feel a little uneasy as I remove my shoes. Judging from the blush on her face, it's less that she's worried about a ruined reputation and more that she's trying to cover up certain feelings. Feelings that I'm not ready to deal with. Don't worry, I'm sure that's just... They just think you're one of my guy friends. I don't even look like a boy. I only smirk at her as I flop on the sofa. This is a place I know as home sweet home. Simple furniture, random pieces of clothing here and there, and a basic kitchen crammed into the corner. Not too fancy, but not shabby in the slightest. Comfortable. Rui doesn't seem to feel the same way. She gives everything a disapproving look as she proceeds through the apartment. I think this place has gotten messier. So sue me. Can I actually? No. She looks over me for a moment and something in her expression shifts. So that bus. I sighed noisily and closed my eyes. Can we talk about something else? You hungry? Huh? I can make some omelets. Isn't that a breakfast food? Instead of replying, I just hear the rhythmic patter of footsteps against the carpet. In just a few moments, there's a clack-clack of a knife against a chopping board, the gentle sizzle of oil in a frying pan, and a tick-tick-tack of chopsticks whipping against a bowl of eggs. A heavenly aroma rises in the air. Rui? At the lack of response, I open my eyes. It takes me a liver, but I manage to pull myself up and head to the kitchen. Rui? I stop short. Rui zeroed in on the stove, sprinkling ham and cheese over a bubbling layer of egg and humming a catchy little tune. Even tied around a race would be too big for her, but somehow it looks perfect. Wait, this is Rui? Rui Hiyata? Get a grip, Yama, get a grip. No, it's too late. Welcome home, honey. You must be starving. I prepared dinner for you. Wow, I'm so lucky for marrying such a wonderful woman, not to mention adorable. Oh, sweetie, I'm the lucky one. Look at your chiseled jaw, your beautiful eyes. I'm not the one who's a work of art, baby. Oh, God. Oh, I'm not the one who's a work of art, baby. Well, why don't you have a seat, Pumpkin? Dinner is almost served. I simply can't wait to taste your delicious food, Angel. What would you prefer, darling? Dinner, a bath, or me? Oh, Sugar, we both know the answer to that question. In that case, love, the first course will be your lips. My fist! Immediately jerked back to reality. The terrible vision dissipating into thin air. Well, that escalated quickly. I don't even want to know what would bring such a terrible image to mind. Ruin me, married, I shudder on the inside. Not that she's, well, bad or anything. We understand each other more than anyone else, but then we'd have to be in a romantic relationship, and romance in high school is just... Well, we would end up losing our friendship entirely, which would suck. And is 99% likely given to my great luck. God, what are you thinking about? Back to reality. What are you making? Omelets? Are you sure? She nudges me in the side, but she's smiling. Plate, please, huh? Plate, idiot! Yeah, your majesty. We keep things light and teasing as I reach in the cabin and pass the plate to Rui. Oh, come on, just make love already. He freezes slightly when my shoulder brushes against hers, but I pretend not to notice. Just what the doctor ordered, one premium plate, imported directly from the mystical land of Danmark. I graciously accept this offering, O humble servant. May there be lasting peace between our countries. She deftly slides the omelet onto the plate in one fluid motion, dipping into a slight crusty as I dig in. The delectable flavor of mozzarella, cheddar, ham, and mushroom explodes in my mouth. Am I in heaven? Rui beams proudly. That good? As if an angel made it herself. Oh wait, one did. Sometimes I swear that there's someone else in this head of mine. It's delicious. Yeah, it's called, your dirty teenager side. I mean, every kid has it. I have it. The genuine heart-rending smile that spreads across her face just makes my stomach sick. That's not the kind of smile you make when you're complimented on your cooking by a friend. Just a friend, that is. She looks like she could jump over the moon. That kind of shining, beautiful smile that is the only one made when the smile is utterly happy. And completely ignorant that they're utterly happy. I want her to be happy, but false hopes. It's just too cruel. Maybe. Maybe there's something I can do to put her down without hurting her. Hey, Rui, do you ever think that maybe we hang out too much? What? Gentle. Be gentle. Be the gentlest human being on earth. Except the thing, I'm quite possibly worse at being gentle. You know, high school is a time to explore. Especially since we're getting ready for university. So, maybe we should be spending time just, you know, looking at other things, going to events, stuff like that. You're telling me that you're going to an event with people? I'm saying that we shouldn't be together so often. Her face immediately falls. Damn it. I already know that my words have hit her harder than I've intended. After all, pretty much all we've been doing for the past 10 years has been hanging out. We were each other's only constant, amidst new locations, new schools, new friends. That one firm foundation that's there until the end of time. If you separated Rui from Yama, Yama from Rui, I'm not sure that what you would find. To have me, who's always been relying on her, leeching off her, suggests that he wants to go on his own way and do his own thing. Well, it's awfully short-sighted and ungrateful. But I guess that's what I am, really, because I'm too scared that Rui would truly honestly end up falling in love with me. Not that I have any clue why she would, but insurance. Insurance is key. Look, I appreciate this, but I'm not a kid anymore, you know? I can take care of myself just fine. That's not true. Like, I know the place needs good cleaning. I don't need someone else to tell me. I tend to soften the blow as much as I can. I like hanging out with you, but when it comes to this point, I think... I'm so sorry, Yama. I didn't mean to offend you. You what? I wasn't trying to replace her. I freeze. A sudden pain fills my lungs like I'm breathing in fire. I went in. No, I fight it. Then it's gone. My knees suddenly go weak and I stagger forward, quickly catching myself on the couch. Rui rushes forward, but I quickly throw out a hand. This. You see this? You're being a burden now. The words are too harsh. I regret them as soon as they slip out. Can you just let me think right now? It's what I've always said whenever I wanted to be alone, well and truly alone. The need to think has nothing to do with it, and Rui knows this. I'll be right out. Goodbye. To make her feel this way is despicable. Back in my mind, congratulates me with a wry, well, you got what you wanted, she'll make some other friends now. As she slips on her shoes and abruptly fixes me with a pleading look. See you tomorrow? Because she wants to know that everything will be okay. Because she wants everything to return to normal. I should go the whole way. I should say, no, probably not, or maybe. We'll see. Instead, I send an automatic smile. Yeah, see you, Rui. Have a good night, Yama. The relief in her voice is palpable as she closes the door behind her. It takes everything in me to stop myself from catching up to her and offering to walk her back. Why is it, when it really comes down to it, I can't even push people away properly? Given my prickly personality, I would have thought that I could do at least that. Guess not, though. Guess it's just another thing to add to the list of things Yama can't do. I kinda wonder if there's anything that's not on that list. I sit up, kneading at the tents knot my shoulders. Technically I need to study tonight, but before that, I should try to wind down. Oh, here's our first choice, guys! Watch Grover Merker or read a book. All things considered, I'd rather not destroy my brain by watching Grover Merker. It might be a better idea to read a book. I rifled through my shelves, searching for a good book. The Many Adventures of Kunoichi. I remember this was my favorite book when I was a kid. Haven't read it in a while, though. I flipped the book open, absorbing the lifelike print on the page. It narrates the story of a girl who wants to be a ninja. She starts off pretty low on the chain, a mere errand girl. She also has a big crush on a friend whom she's known since they were kids. Sound familiar? Chapter continues. Kanuchi ends up failing on even really simple errands, since her friend randomly starts hanging out around her more. She tries to confess, but he's apparently totally obvious to her feelings. Please, anyone could tell that he knew. He's just trying to... Well, it's time to study. I dig through my backpack and crack open a few books. This year will probably be really intense with the entrance exam coming up and all. Might as well do a little work. It'll be more of a pain to deal with nagging teachers than the work itself. After engrossing myself for some time, I check the clock. It's 11. Good enough. Alright, guys. As much as I don't want to end it because we're getting into some really reparable territory, it is time that we end off this episode of the Lucid 9. So... obviously, we start out with this funny, happy experience, and now we know that Yama doesn't want to fall in love with Rui, and he obviously had a girlfriend before her, or something, or some kind of past relationship that he lost, and he doesn't want to be in that kind of relationship with Rui because he's afraid that it'll just ruin the relationship entirely, which it completely makes sense for this kind of story. But this is getting kind of feelsy now, but hopefully tomorrow we will have, hopefully the next time I record part of this, we're going to have some better things happening, and I think we're really going to get into the story. Obviously, I think I should have chose to watch Grover Merker because reading that book just reminded him of the entire situation of what he was doing. And he's like, obviously he's just trying to cover it up. Well, that's what he's doing. So, thank you all for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to BronyTime for more content, especially more of the Lucid 9. And I will see you guys next time.